Child, that goddamn Ray J, he just gets worse and worse by the day. I don't know what we gonna do with him, y'all. Cause y'all know he got that dating show on Zeus. And when I first watched the very first episode, I said to myself, I said, Ray J is lining these women up for him. He gonna end up with one of these girls. And lo and behold, what he do? Right with one of the girls, ain't even let the whole dating show go off. Because normally, when you're watching a dating show, you don't see who coupled up or who ended up in a relationship or stayed together until after the show completely airs and maybe once the reunion comes on. But Ray J is out here parading around with this girl already. And y'all know how Ray J is with his women, with his horses that he keep in the stable. Y'all know he don't know how to act. So, of course, he got right on his stream and got to humiliating and embarrassing that girl. Now, where I can't feel sorry for her at is the fact that she was constantly throwing herself at him on the show. And what would make you throw yourself at somebody like Ray J in 2025? I kind of question your judgment a bit, but it's okay. You only live once. If you choose to live your life on the edge, who am I to tell you not to? But he gave her exactly what she was looking for. As a contestant on the show, she just came off really, really thirsty for attention and fame or whatever. And I figured something was going to go down between them two because, she just kept throwing it at him. Every challenge, everything that was going on, she kept saying how she could have him if she wanted him. And baby, you got him. And the fact that she sits on his live stream and just lets him hoot and holler and verbally abuse her, and she hasn't even known him no time, for her to be sitting up there getting embarrassed like that, for like, what are you doing this for? And I get, people want to be famous and people want to be seen and all of that. And, you got to do stunts and you got to do this and do that. If I got to do all that, I don't want it. Take me back home, because I'm not embarrassing myself and being seen in the world as the person that you could talk to any kind of way, the person that you could treat any kind of way. And I'm just going to sit there and cry. Like, all that showing weakness, you cannot show weakness in that field or in that area at all. Hollywood will chew up a person that has no backbone, that has no stand up for themselves. Like, girl, Ray J is literally blasting you, telling you how he going back to his baby mom and all this other kind of stuff. Child, by the time I would have got done with Ray J, he would have needed all new equipment and everything. He would have had to get his basement remodeled, messing around with somebody like me. So, I don't know what their plans are moving forward or if they are still together. But I hope she decides to eventually choose herself and realize that whatever it is that she thinks she's going to gain from this is not worth it. And that she gets from around him, because y'all know what happened when people be mingling around Ray J. And what happened to his network? Because I thought he was working on his own network and he had his own shows that he was getting ready to put on and put out his own streaming service. What happened to that? How did you end up going from doing your own thing to arguing with the people at Zeus to now you on Zeus with a show that's real questionable? It's giving Diddy. I'm not going to lie. Because the challenges that he had those girls doing was so cringy. I was looking around like, oh my God, I can't believe these girls are even going for this. But I don't judge. Do your thing. If that's what you like, if that's what you cool with, whatever you comfortable with. But them challenges was scaring me. And I was like, look, sometimes these shows don't play out the way these girls expected or the way they thought they would. And then they get the hooting and hollering saying that you did something to them behind the scenes that you ain't had no business doing. And just as a man today, you shouldn't even want to put yourself in that predicament. But again, maybe y'all feel like it's worth it to put yourself in a questionable predicament to, I guess, maybe boost your career or get it to the next level. I don't know. But I guess we'll find out what happens as this whole thing plays out. And one more thing, because we talked about Brandy and Ray J before, But don't y'all find it mighty funny that Ray J's show is running on Zeus at the same time that Brandy's on tour? It's like always this super serious sibling rivalry going on with them, and they're always competing. Always. And I don't know if Brandy is involved. Brandy is probably not involved because I know that she knows that she's lapped him so many times before she even came into adulthood. But I just noticed sibling rivalry between them two. Anytime you see them two doing something, and of course, Brandy has an actual career, so she always is in her own lane as far as whether she's doing movies or she's performing or whatever. But Ray J is always involved in something questionable. And you never want to believe that your sibling is trying to tarnish your image or tarnish what you got going on or make you look bad. But people be making it hard not to believe.